All right, so first time recording in LA. I live here now. It's weird to say, still weird to say. And I am excited to bring you guys a little shoulder flow here. So my shoulders have been a little sensitive lately, and I feel like whenever I do a class with a lot of chaturangas and downward dogs, I'm like feeling it the next day, and not necessarily in like a comfortable sore way. It's like sometimes my shoulders are feeling a little creaky and crackly. So we're gonna remedy that with some gentle shoulder movement. And here we go. So we're gonna start in a seated position. Feel free to put anything underneath your booty to hold yourself up, to get your knees kind of below your hips. I'm just not using any props today, so I will be just starting in a comfortable seat here. And we'll start with a little bit of quiet mindfulness. So bringing your hands to your knees, feeling your spine long, the crown of your head reaching up towards the sky. Feel your shoulders dropping down and back, just relaxing. On your next inhale, feel extension through the crown of your head, making a little bit of space between your vertebrae. And as you exhale, release some tension from the shoulders, from the upper back, the mid back, the hips. Just relax. And we'll take that again, inhaling through the nose. And this time exhale through the nose. And then we'll begin. You can blink the eyes open or leave them closed, up to you. And we're going to bring the shoulders up towards the ears with an inhale. And exhale, roll the shoulders down and back. Again, inhale. Exhale through the nose, rolling the shoulders down and back. And continue just like this, going at your own pace, matching breath to movement. Beginning to bring some blood flow and movement into the shoulders. And just beginning to explore sensation here. So what are you feeling? Maybe you're finding some tension already. Just noticing. Okay, and then we're going to reverse the direction. So this time, inhale, bring the shoulders up to the ears, around the back, and then exhale, down and forward. We'll take 2 more times, just like this. Noticing where the sensation is traveling. Maybe you're even feeling it down your back a little bit. I know I am really tight through the whole upper back today. Okay, and if your eyes aren't open, go ahead and blink them open now. And then inhale your arms up to the sky. Rotate your pinkies back towards behind you and coming around the back. And we'll take that again. Inhale, thumbs up. Exhale, rotate the pinkies toward the back and big circles. Maybe your circles are pretty small right now. Maybe your arms are just able to go like this, and that's okay. Just like exploring your range of sensation. So inhaling as you lift up and exhaling as you go back. One more time, inhale. And exhale, reaching back behind. Okay, we're gonna reverse that direction now. Inhaling, coming around, up and forward. Nice. And take this a few more times, just going at your own pace. Allowing your attention to come into the body and away from the thoughts. Okay, last time. Inhale. Okay, nice. Then we're going to bring the arms out to a T. Take a big inhale here. And then exhale to twist to your left. Take your right hand to your left knee and gaze over your left shoulder behind you for a little spinal twist. You can continue to hold your knee with your hand, or if you want to take the back of your hand to the outside of your knee, pressing yourself a little bit more deeply into the pose, you can take that option. Remember here to keep breathing with each inhale. You're finding length in the spine. And with each exhale, maybe twisting a little bit more deeply, gazing behind. We'll take 3 more breaths right here. Nice. And on your next inhale, we'll sweep our arms all the way up. And then exhale back to a T. We'll go just the way we came. Okay, inhale here. Twist and exhale. Gazing over your right shoulder now, taking your left palm to your right knee or maybe the back of your hand. Exploring that twist. Maybe this side feels completely different than the other side. This side is a wee bit tighter for me. All right, next inhale, come up through center. Long spine. And exhale, sweeping the arms down. Okay, great job. Now go ahead and uncross the legs and come onto your hands and knees. Tabletop position. And we'll get nice and grounded here. So pressing all 4 corners of your hands into the earth, pressing through the fingertips. A nice engagement all the way across the back, through the core. Your knees are underneath your hips, and then we'll take some cat-cows. So as you inhale, feeling your chest pull forward through your arms, gazing upwards, and then exhale, rounding through the back, pressing very firmly through the palms, and really explore this, pressing through the upper back, feeling that pulling across the back. Okay, we'll take this a couple more times. Inhale, cow pose. Exhale, exploring sensation, noticing if there's any difference from side to side, how you're feeling in the body, in the upper back, in the shoulders. Okay, last time. Exhale. And then come back to neutral. All right, and now we're gonna come down onto our forearms for a forearm plank. Don't take this if it's too much for your shoulders today, but we wanna get a little bit of strengthening in. Okay, so nice long line of energy from the crown of the head all the way down the body and shooting out through the heels. You can take your arms clasped or your hands clasped together, or you can press your palms firmly into the earth. Squeezing through the glutes, the quads. One more inhale. Nice. Exhale, drop the belly down, untuck the toes, and we'll come right into a Sphinx pose. So pressing your arms firmly into the earth. Your elbow is directly underneath your shoulder here. And press your palms into the earth and pull as if you were pulling your heart through your arms, gazing softly forward, finding your breath here. We'll take 3 more deep breaths here, inhaling through the nose, finding a lengthening through the crown as you inhale. And as you exhale, pressing your elbows into the earth, pulling your heart forward. All right, nice. And on your next exhale, come down. You can place your forehead onto the backs of your hands, making a little pillow. And then we'll take our feet up towards the sky and just windshield wipering back and forth. Just bringing some ease into the body. Maybe some deep breaths, maybe exhales out the mouth. All right, nice. And then we're going to take our right hand back, reach for our foot, and feel free to use a strap here if you have one, or if you want to just grab your pants or however you can attach yourself to that foot. And we're going to start here with our leg just pulled in. Okay, and maybe you're feeling a nice, beautiful quad stretch here already. Option to kick into your right hand to find a little half bow pose. And this is now getting into the shoulder here. If you feel that you have the spinal flexibility, you want to push yourself up a little bit more, you can even use your elbow for support, but try not to let your leg go out like this. Just keeping yourself nice and in one straight line. Feeling a nice stretch on the front of your shoulder. One more inhale. And exhale, drop that down. We'll take a breath in the middle to reset. Okay. So we're going to take that on the other side. So we're going to reach for our left foot with our left hand and rest your head back down, just finding that quad stretch first. Squeezing through the glutes here so that you're pressing your pelvis forward into the earth, finding a nice stretch on the front of your hip. Just notice those little micro movements can make a really big difference in how the stretch actually feels. Okay, and then if you want to take this one step further, get into the shoulder a little bit more, kick into your hand. Keeping with the breath here. Option to come up a little further. Pressing up. Wherever you are, taking your gaze forward. Okay, one more inhale. And exhale, let that go. And maybe wiggling out the hips again. Okay, and then we're going to go into a little bit more of an intense shoulder stretch here. So teeing out the right arm, and then take your left hand underneath your left shoulder, stamp your left foot up towards the sky, and roll back onto your right hip and allow your left foot to catch you. Maybe you get a nice back crack, I always do. If this is a little bit too much, you can just keep your feet together. Feel free to adjust the position of your arm, moving it up or down or even into a cactus arm position to play with the sensation in the front of your shoulder. And again, just working at your edge. If this is just way too much, you can just explore, like maybe you just roll a little bit over and this is where you're at today. That's okay too. But wherever you are, coming back to center. Okay, and then we're going to take the other side. So take your left arm out, plant your right palm under your right shoulder, roll, take your right leg up to the sky, and roll behind. So rolling over onto your left hip. Maybe taking your eyes closed here. Allowing your attention to roam through the body, just noticing how you're feeling, noticing this side compared to the other side. And then on your next exhale, come back to center. Nice job. Okay. And then press yourself up onto your knees. You can keep your toes untucked like this and all the way in a seated position, or you can tuck your toes underneath. And we're going to reach our hands up to the sky and exhale, cactus arms. Find a little back bend, lifting the heart up to the sky. And inhale, back up to center. And exhale, opening up the heart. Inhale up to center. And one more time, exhale. Inhale. And sweep the arms back down. If your toes are tucked, go ahead and untuck them. And then we're going to come into a child's pose. So your choice if you'd like to keep your knees together or if you'd like to take them to the outside of your mat. But crawling your hands forward, one little inch at a time, and bringing your heart down to the earth. Maybe your head goes down, or if you want a little bit more of an active option, you can tent your fingers. You can gaze forward. All right, and then we're going to come to our final resting pose. So you can either stay in your child's pose or feel free to come down to your Shavasana. Taking whatever props you need here to make yourself comfortable. Just completely relaxing into the earth, maybe tucking your shoulders underneath the back so that they're not coming up towards your ears. You can open up the arms into a wide T, take up as much space as you need. And then we'll take an inhale together and sigh it out the mouth. And this is where I will leave you today, hoping that your shoulders are feeling a lot better, that you found some relaxation and focus in your practice today. Feel free to stay here as long as you'd like. Namaste.